How's it going, ladies and gents? Reverend Saint back again with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video for you guys. And today what we're going to be talking about is the next Call of Duty and just some opinions of mine I'd like to share and what I think is going to happen and whether or not it's going to be good, I guess. It's just going to be kind of like a conversation between me and you guys. But first off, let's talk about this gameplay real quick. 30-6 FFA, not too bad. Starts a little rocky, man. If I started off hot like I did the rest of the game, it probably would have been something like 30-2, 30-1, something really good like that. But I get my hater baiter, I get the fat beats in this gameplay, so I hope you guys enjoy that going on in the background. So now let's get into it. First off, let me thank you guys for all the crazy support you guys gave me in yesterday's video. I got a ton of suggestions for classes for that series, and you guys can bet that's what I'm going to be doing for tomorrow's video, so be on the lookout for that. I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm going to do, and it's going to be a really good one. It's going to be a lot of fun and pretty dang difficult. More difficult than the last one, that's for sure. But I think it's going to be kind of funny and almost cringe-worthy of a class, so I hope you guys are going or enjoy that. And so yeah, thank you once again for the crazy support. Now let's get into this one, man. Let's get a conversation going. What I want to ask you guys right off the bat, what do you guys think the next Call of Duty is going to be like? Do you think it's going to suck? Now I want you guys to really give it a chance. I want you guys to really think about it and listen to what I say here and see if it kind of changes your mind and overview, I guess, or viewpoint on this upcoming game, because it is being made by Infinity Ward, and I would say probably the majority, or at least there's a small majority, like 60%, maybe 70%, that don't think the last couple Infinity Ward games have been very good. I'm not a fan of Modern Warfare 3. I wasn't a fan of Modern Warfare 2 either. I had a hard time with that game. I did not enjoy it very much at all. I know a lot of people did, but that's just me, alright? I know it's a very unpopular opinion. I really did not like Modern Warfare 3, but there's still a lot of people out there that did, but I was really not a fan of that one. And the Ghosts, I was more of a fan of than the previous two Modern Warfare games, but it got pretty dang stale pretty fast. But it did some things right, like gunplay. Gunplay in that game was so good. The gunplay was super good, super solid. And I really enjoyed that aspect of it, but it got stale because it just wasn't very fun to look at, I guess, is my issue with it. That's my biggest takeaway on the negative side of Ghosts, is it just got boring to play pretty quickly, especially compared to something like Black Ops 3, which I still have fun with, Black Ops 2, which I had fun with, and even, I know this is unpopular, but Advanced Warfare, that I still had fun with even up until it was over, even though I was ready for Black Ops 3 by the time Advanced Warfare was done with this past year. But it was still somewhat enjoyable for me to just go into a game, annihilate some people, even though it was a very try-hardy game. So that's just me. That's my history with Infinity Ward games. Now here's why I think the next one is going to be good. Because seeing as how Ghost really wasn't that big of a success, Modern Warfare 3 was kind of like the start of the curve of that downfall of Infinity Ward, I feel. I really think they understand and they know that they cannot make another game like that. They understand that they have to get this one right, man. They really do, because if they don't, they could be done. I can see if it doesn't sell well, if it doesn't do good, I can see Activision be like, all right, we're going to replace it with another developer. I don't know. I can understand that being a business move that they will do. Not saying they will. It's just something that I think is a possibility that might happen if this next game doesn't do well. And I feel like Infinity Ward knows this. They know they got to do good. I mean, you saw so many people were brought in on this one, and then they left, and then other people were brought in, and then some of them left, and it's just like, it's kind of going back and forth, and you can tell that they're trying to make this really good. But I feel like a lot of these people or more based towards single player. I feel almost like they're trying to make the single player super good, and that kind of worries me, man, because most people don't get Call of Duty for the single player. I haven't even finished the single player in Black Ops. I've barely even played it, man. I never finished the Advanced Warfare single player just because they don't grab me, you know? Like Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1 were amazing campaigns. They were really freaking good. Black Ops 1's probably my favorite. Modern Warfare 2's up there in Modern Warfare 1. Those two are probably tied. I feel like Modern Warfare 1 might ease it out just a little, just by a tiny little margin, man. I don't know. Those all gillied up missions were so much fun, dude. When you first played them, they were so good. But that's just my opinion. But recently, it's kind of died down for me. They haven't been quite as good. They've all been super predictable and super just like copy paste. Like, oh, big action sequence. Oh, big action sequence. Oh, big action sequence. And you can just see it coming from a mile away. You know, the twists and turns haven't been quite as good as they normally have been in the past. You know, it feels like it's almost like a rehash. So that's me. But I feel like they understand the aspect of they gotta go all out. This is their. I feel like they know that this might be their final chance, or they're definitely gonna need a lot of help with this one. So they're really kind of trying to go all out with this one. I'm really hoping that's the case. I kind of do hope they're listening to the community and maybe thinking, oh, you know, we might do an all boots on the ground, or majority boots on the ground at least. I know Black Ops 3 was a good stepping stone to kind of go back to that. I almost kind of feel like it was a way to ease us back towards a more ground prioritized movement system. So, you know, Advanced Warfare it did okay with the exosuits, but it got tiring and it was all super sweaty, you know. And then Black Ops 3's got the boost jump, which is kind of like a 60. I've talked about this in the past. It's like 60% on the ground, 40% in the air. So who knows? In the next IW game, this next Call of Duty coming out, we might have like a 20-80. You know, 20% in the air, 80% on the ground. But that's just me. I think it's gonna be good, dude. I think they are gonna go back to that more boots on the ground style, but we'll see. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like and don't forget to share it with your friends. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace.